सबैले बधाई तथा शुभकामना स्वरूप जोडको साथ दिएर प्रयोग गर्नुहोस्। सबैजनालाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। कार्यक्रमलाई निरन्तरता दिने क्रममा आजको यस महत्त्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रमको सभाध्यक्ष र धूम्रपानको असरहरू तथा सुखी र स्वस्थ जीवन जिउने उपाय नामक पुस्तक लेखक तथा रचनाकार परम पूजनीय गुरु क्याप्चे लामा सफरपुच्छेज्यूलाई पुस्तकको विस्तृत परिचय गरिदिनु हुन हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु। रेगुली सौकोता थामाङ्गी एमिसिबे हेबी जातोमाङ्गी क्याप्चे लामा सफरपुच्छे छने हेबी मोटो सुसिनाग्यो
I would like to offer my greetings and numberless thanks for Mr. Gagan Thapa, Member of Parliament and former Minister of Health Population. And then Khachoe Drolma, who brings so much peace in this world. By singing, reciting mantras. Abbot Geshe Tuten Chuni, Rosanam Jau, Bitte, Yamari. Then they also singer Raju Lama, who also brings much peace in the world. So all this, I don't know many names to remember. So I thank for all the special guests and all the sanghas. Thank you very much. So, first I would like to apologize. My picture on the book cover, so sorry. I don't mean to advertise myself to Nepal. I don't mean that. But I used this one. I used this one as a book cover. This is a skeleton and smoking and fires coming from the eyes, body, destroying your health in Nepal. That, but also destroying the world. Destroying the world. So fires coming around the world. so this I planned this one for the book cover. People to understand destroying your health and destroying the world. But Raju Lama kind of suggests this is not good for the Bukaba. Better use this one. No, this is not Bukaba. So then it happened this way. So apologize that my portrait being there. So then this has a few signatures, because Ford given Raju, including Raju Lama, and also to get from Anjing Samo, but it took a lot of time to translate, to put together material, and then so at the end she was busy for traveling, and so didn't happen to get her signature forward on this. So then, but the most important day, she is able to offer her time to us. So for to bring peace in the world, and especially Nepal, permanent peace and happiness, with the body and mind. So this prediction by Padmasambhava, Guru Padmasambhava, how it is incredibly dangerous, not only for health, for environment, unbelievable dangerous. This has been there for, I think, 1,000 years. I mean, so long time ago. But you see, it has not been really. I mean, entire Buddhism happened in Tibet, and now went to the Western countries, rest of the world. And they met Nepal, so holy, so precious, so blessed. Nepal, all these countries. So by Guru Padmasambhava. So really, many holy places. Nepal is full of Guru Padmasambhava's holy places. So anyway, so Guru Padmasambhava predicted, you see, the smoking cigarette and the snipping the snap, So all the shortcomings, amazing. So I thought to bring them out to the world, to make the world to know the environment for health, the worst thing. So bring out what the Padmasambhava mentioned with his omniscience. So then many other enlightened lamas mentioned to the. So this book happened. Then general advice for the secular life, or even thinking of the past, thinking of the future lives as well. So to have a happiness, how to have a happy life, by avoiding that many the negative thoughts, negative actions which brings suffering, problems in the life. So so how to live the life instructions. So I just extend so like that. Then this book happened. So I asked who is the head of the members taking care of the monasteries in Nepal. So to help in this. So first I wanted to help Nepal. I wanted to really bring peace, happiness. This is not only for health, but really protect the country from the war, famine, disease, poverty, or the dangers of earth, earthquakes, dangers of water, dangers of fire, dangers of wind, and all this what's happening so in the countries, America and China, and so many happening in the powerful countries. So to protect Nepal caused by this smoke cigarette and this, and so even though there's been more mindful, more awareness year by year. You see in the world, so they can't smoke. They have to go settle at the airport in the small room, some specific rooms where they can go to smoke or something like that. There's been more and more protection from the smell of the cigarette, you see, harming to many people, and so like that, restaurant and things like that. So Padmasambhava, I think maybe, it's in the book, so I think Jimba just the quotations from Padmasambhava just to understand. So the Khachoe, originally the Mara, so the Maras, the female Mara, the Khachoe period dropped on the privacy on the ground. Then from that came tobacco on the opium or tobacco. These things then to harm the mind and to harm the body to the people, especially the people who practice Dharma, holy Dharma. So to harm, not to be able to practice Dharma, not to get realization, so to harm so much to the sentient beings. So I would like to express and to thank, to offer my warm greetings and thank you to Mr. Gagan K, Thapa, Member of Parliament and former Minister of Health and Population. So giving his precious time for us. So I was some words to continue after the quotation from Padmasambhava. So I want to let people in the world, as much as they know this Padmasambhava's the prediction, the message, and particularly Nepal. For peace and happiness, particularly in Nepal, the world and particularly Nepal. So people who have good heart, people who you see who think of others, and people who think the world to have peace, and I think for them, very easy to abandon smoking cigarettes and the sniffing and all that to the tobacco. So it should be very easy, and none of that. So happy to stop that for the perfect peace and happiness of the world and Nepal, for health of the people and for the environment, to stop the disturbing environment. There's so much what happened in China, America, the most powerful countries, so much problem that was happening, all the some countries so coming from the negative mind and the wrong conduct, and so harming the world. So I want to make that clear. So people who are good heart, who want, you see, the peace, happiness in your country, your home, your family, your home, your country, then the rest of the world. And I think they need to be taught this education, then I think it's very easy to do like that. So if you are thinking to not harm others, and to cause happiness to others, even one person, and then your family, the rest of the world. So you see, then it's very easy to stop the smoking cigarette and the sniffing of these things. So at least to protect your health, to look after your mind and body, you take responsibility of your health. At least in that you don't have experience untimely death and so much sickness, cancer, and this. So I just want to tell you, in America, so embodied great Lama chapter Sonamita, like no difference from the Nagarjuna Asanga of the Nalanda Pandit, who sought to commentaries to Buddha's teachings. So we embodied chapter Sonamita in the West. So in America, I thought Rinpoche might be happy to see that, where there's dead people, body kept, and for students to study. So I took one place, and there were only two, one lady and one black man, only two bodies in that place. Anyway, so with that, we have taken Dr. Amalo Sang, one doctor who was an expert, who cured so many people in the life. So she was with us, we invited her to teach, to teach, Tibetan medical knowledge. So she was with us. So she put her hand in the old lady who died. Somewhere here, she put her hand in the body. She didn't have any thought of dirty or nothing, no fear. That's her nature. She put it in hand, she took it out her lung. Her lung was completely blue because she saw too much smoke and cigarette about cancer. So that's the example. Then, just my own experience, in the old Gomba, I was invited to the room. And every morning, when the sun rises, there was Jugadal, person, Jugadal looking after, well, most of the land, Kapan, we got through him. The rich family in Kathmandu, their daughter, their sons are embassy in Nepal, France, embassy France, embassy England, all like that. Very big family. But who was left, who was here before was just the mother, and then somebody who helped the mother, that's all. And they brought it out. So through Chugadar, we got the most land at Kapan through him. So he comes to milk the cow, the government's cow, to milk. Then, I think maybe before he milked the cow, then he said, not just down below my window, but outside, but quite distance, some distance, 10 steps, some distance outside. So always he kneel down, then he smokes cigarette every morning. So then the wind carries the smoke, comes in my room, then as I'm breathing in, so breathing in and out, so the smoke goes through my body, so feel so uncomfortable when it went through. With the wind carries, even though some distance, but the wind carries, where in reality, Padmasambhava mentioned, you see, it harms for the people's health so much, and it harms the mind and have the body degenerate and pollute the body and mind so much. But then there's Nagas, there's non-human beings so much, they destroy the city. They like blown away the city, but harm the non-human beings, Nagas, and they place the live. So then it makes your place. You see, by feeling the smoke of the cigarette, then eating the Dharma protectors, so those devas, they go away. So it's like that. So anyway, so like this. Then you see, my own experience like that, so much harm in my body when the smoke went inside with the air. Then also at the airport, only lined to go inside the airplane, and then the next man is smoking cigarette, full of his jacket. His full jacket is full of smoke. So very uncomfortable. It's just some of my experience. Sorry. In Tibet, the Khachoe, third Bencher Lama, or I don't remember exactly, Bencher was a great Lama, like one son in the world, but when the rises, all the animals, all the people can enjoy. Like that, benefited unbelievable to the sentient beings, six realm, and then in this world. So when somebody died and asked, he would pray to shoot the conscience, and after you're dead, then your conscience shoot in the pure land. So when somebody asked power, so the Benjamin Tree and say, does he smoke or not? First he asks, the person smokes, then they cannot shoot the conscience in the pure land in the death time. So I mean, yeah, cannot shoot because polluted the body, chakras, wind, polluted. So the conscience cannot shoot from the crown to the pure land, to Buddha. So I cannot do that. So because of blocks, the pollution. So therefore, he doesn't smoke, then he does pour, transfer the conscience to pure land. So that's very common. So like that also, if you want a happy death, not suffering death, happy death at the end of your life, most important happy death is that you should not smoke. Then it has so you see, abandoning the smoking cigarettes, so bad substance harms you, harms others so much. So you see, to abandon that, you see, if you have a good heart, it will so happily it will happen. Then at least you don't care others' happiness, but you care your happiness. Even so, you take care of your hair. I mean, your health. Sorry, not hair. To take care of your health, then must abandon this. You want happiness, you want health, long life, all that. So the ultimate good, like this. You live the life with loving kindness, compassion. So you see, so mind with that. So you don't suffer. Always you experience so much problem in life. It don't happen if you live the life with the loving kindness and compassion. So then you see, with the body, spirit, mind, you be kind to others. Day and night, all the time. Even the insects, animals, will be kind. So you see, with the body, you smile, like often as soon as that, always smile brings so much happiness to others. So you smile with sincere heart, with loving kindness, that gives so much happiness in the other mind. People you know, you don't want, you smile. See, they also smile back to you because you smile dim, so it makes them even so angry to smile back to you. So you're happy. So anyway, it brings so much happiness, being physically being kind, respect and being kind. Speech is no rude words, respectful, pleasant words, respectful. Pleasant word, all like that, with the heart like that, with loving hands. So starting from your husband, from your wife, your children, your parents, from there rest of the world. You see, like that one by one, then you can bring peace, happiness in the world. So it's totally in your hand. Whether you do that or not, it's totally in your hand. It's up to your mind, whether you do or not. So you can bring so much peace, happiness in the family, from that family, rest of the world. You see, unbelievable. So much happiness you can bring to others, every day. So it's totally in your hands. You have to know that you have responsibility. So then there's a good heart. So if you have a good heart, that's so you see. So there's the ultimate good heart, bodhicitta in Sanskrit, and bodhicitta. What is said in Nepal? Bodhicitta. Even don't realize that's when bodhicitta, but at least create bodhicitta, effort bodhicitta. So if you have good heart, anyway, if you know bodhicitta, but you have good heart, then this is the best medicine for you. Best medicine for your health. Then best for your long life. Best method, best medicine, but for your long life if you have good heart. Of course, no question if you have bodhicitta. So Padmasambhava is the best to eliminate the obstacles in life if you have a good heart. So if you have a good heart, then that's the uncheating, undeceiving friend you can trust too. Lua may be talk. Other bodhicitta, they good heart, unbad friend. See, all those others, there's always danger to cheat you. But bodhicitta, the ultimate good heart, you see, unbad friend, never cheating you. You can fully trust that friend. So the good heart doesn't be young. So good heart is bring all the wishes what you are looking for. Bring all the wishes. And that's a young is bring a fortune, good luck. Oh, good heart, if you have good heart. And then also there's the main thing is the enemy, whom you point out, sentiment, some people or enemy. So including that, all the sentient beings become friend, become relative, become friend, close to your heart. You see, all of them in your heart, like the Buddha Sabbath. You see, they're all in your heart, including enemy that you spell that all the sentiments in your heart, close to your heart, in your heart. You see, like that. If you have good heart, then all the harms become friend. All the harms, nobody to talk to them. With good heart, all the harms you're giving to you turn out supporter, not harm, but supporter. Like that. The practice of good heart. Then nobody the Padmasambhava. When others give harm to you, then if you have a good heart, you natural harm. If you anger, you harm. But with a good heart, you benefit. In return, harm, you benefit. So, like that, people, animals, all like that, only benefit. Then those others who give harm to you, they totally change their mind. They stop the harm. They are restored, but it will take time. So, the best method to bring success in your life is the good heart. Best method to bring success in your life. Best method to bring success in your life. There's bodhicitta. So bodhicitta, then you collect extensive, more than scarce merit with the bodhicitta. If you wander around circumambulation to Zopa, every step you collect a merit more than sky. If you wander around with bodhicitta, sometimes you go for shopping. You go for shopping, you go for jogging with the bodhicitta, then every step, with the bodhicitta you talk, every word you collect more than sky merits. So like that, unbelievable, makes life so meaningful. You collect so excellent marriage. Then Khachoe, then purification, all the heavy negative karmas collected in the past, all the purified, everything is purified. No, then it helps to realize profound emptiness. If you practice good heart, then you see so that helps to realize profound the ultimate reality, emptiness. Then you're able to practice method possessed with wisdom. You're able to practice wisdom possessed by method. So then you're able to achieve the true kayas, the Buddha's holy body, holy mind. So thank you very much. Khachoe. Then Khachoe, if your body, you the one person's body, if you generate, then with that you see Khaja Maju Doi Pentataz Devishi, Redunga Kunzela, Renjin to Konawang. So from your body you see Khachoe, it becomes the basis. The motherly sentient beings, who equals the sky. So all those sentient beings, you see, to always receive peace and happiness up to enlightenment. Your bodhicitta, you be one person's bodhicitta becomes basis for that. Then your bodhicitta, you good heart, the ultimate good heart, the good heart, even the general good heart, then eliminated every single sentient being's suffering. Eliminated that, you one person's one bodhicitta, eliminated all the sentient being's suffering. Then that's the bodhicitta only has that power to that. So I think maybe so sorry. So hopefully, so even one person stops smoking cigarettes, only one person, then they can help the environment, So much, you see, your place in Nepal world. So thank you very much. Yeah.